Hey y'all, hey, I'm Ashley and this is for Dizzy Birds. So today's video is Tiny Tuesdays, and typically we are saving about $30 per week for our Tiny Tuesday binder and about $15 per week for our s'mores binder. But because I got behind and was unable to film my videos last week, we actually get to save double this week. So we are going to have double our 2 weeks worth of savings for both of those binders, and that's what we're going to take care of in today's video. So let's find out if we're going to complete any challenges. Grab your favorite drink, your favorite snack, and I hope your week is going well. We are very, very close to the holidays, and I hope you guys are feeling like you are ahead and on track to have a happy, relaxing, a wonderful holiday. I personally am feeling a little bit scattered, even though I am pre-filming. I can already tell you in advance that come Tuesday, when you're watching this, I'll probably still be trying to get caught up on my to-do list, but it's going to be great. We're determined to have a wonderful holiday at home with the family. So I wanted to get these 2 weeks taken care of, because even though I was unable to film last week due to helping family with some construction at my grandmother's house, I did save the money and did make sure that we set it aside so that we wouldn't be shorting our binders and ultimately shorting ourselves. So let's get on into it. Before we get started on the regular scheduled binders, let's get into our 25 days of savings now. I have, so this is Tuesday the 20, let's see, what is the date? I'm trying to film ahead, so I'm trying to think. So if this is Tuesday, this would be the 23rd. So we should be able to complete 2 of these with the $4 that we have left. And it turns out I actually am going to complete all of them, because by the time I see you again in videos, we will have been done. Christmas will have passed. So we need $5 total to complete the rest of this. I have $1 here for do a random act of kindness. And I'm going to have to IOU on that. I really have, I'm sure, thought about it, but I'm sure I'm going to do some act of kindness if I haven't already, but I need to really think about that one. On this one is unplug from screens for one evening. Now, this is a little bit easier for me than maybe some, or even for my kids. That's for the 23rd day, because I like to read. So I will definitely be unplugging from my screens when I'm reading. Use cash envelopes for spending for the holidays, which technically I do because all of my money is organized into virtual buckets in my bank account set aside. So that's $2. So we're at 2, 3, and 4, and that only leaves $1 here. Have a no spend day, and here's what I'm gonna say. Christmas Day is going to be a no spend day. All the spending for Christmas happens before, so we're going to say that Christmas is going to be the no spend day, and I just needed to gather one more dollar up to make sure that I cover that. All right, so we're adding our final $5 to our 25 days of Christmas. Now, this may be hard to believe, but even though I'm the one that made this challenge, I never thought to count up how much this would save us based on the numbers that are assigned to it. So we're going to find out together how much we saved with 25 days of Christmas. And I'm curious to know, did you all do it in the regular dollar amount that's listed on the thing? Did you do something special? Did you use a multiplier? What did you all do for your 25 days of savings? How much did you save? So I saved 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, and 48. $48 by saving just the amounts that are here on this card. I'm going to double check that to make sure that we did that right, but 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, and 48. Just a random number. $48 that we didn't have saved before doing the 25 days of savings. 48. Let's trade this in for a 20. cute little penguin. And that's as low as we can go on the condensing. $48. Gonna write that on here. And I just need to figure out what we're gonna do with that before we do our December roundup. I don't know. Maybe we'll kick it towards our 2026 savings and give it a good boost. But $48 saved for 25 days of savings. Just an easy little extra piece there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one if you were playing along or saving along the way with me. All right, 25 days. Even though we went ahead just a little bit. All right, so let's get into our tiny binder here. We have our 8 categories. We'll pull those out. I'm going to make sure I have challenges in each one of these four. I believe I got them all fixed up. So in spot number 1 will be Christmas. Spot number 2 will be month ahead. Spot number 3 is little birds. Spot 4 is self-care. Spot 5 is emergency fund. Holidays will be in spot 7. Eating out, spot, that's 7. This is 6, 7, and 8 will be debt. Some of these are brand new. What do we have to save with? Well, we normally have $30 a week. We do some spicy 2s and the rest in 1s. We have a total of 60 this week only because we have 30 from last week and 30 from this week. So it's still the same amount of money. It's just as if we're doing 2 weeks at once, which is exactly what we're doing. So nothing special about this week, just behind on filming. And I guess we'll get to see what it looks like to save 2 weeks worth at once. And we're going to mix in all of these 2s just to spice it up a bit, even though they make it very difficult to count. I hate counting 2s. It just throws my brain all off and I feel silly or less intelligent than I think I actually am. So, but they help spice up things and make things just a little more interesting. So we've got our $60 here. Ready to go. We have our 8-sided dice and our 4-sided dice here. It's going to tell us who's going to get what. Okay, so spot number 6 is going to get 2, and that's going to kick us off. I'm so excited for Christmas, but I have so much to do. My family is coming to stay, so I am hosting, which I am thrilled to be doing. But yeah, lots of cooking, baking, cleaning, getting all the guest rooms ready, all of that. Guest rooms. I only have 1 guest room, guys. But all the spaces that everyone's going to be staying in, I need to get those ready. And just make sure the house is ready. And I still have to work 2 days this week. So by the time you see this, I'll be on my last day of work. And then I will be focused on getting the house ready. How are you all doing? Hope you all are feeling better than me. I'm feeling very, very behind. All my Christmas shopping is done more or less, but still have some stuff to wrap. Hopefully get that done before the 9th hour. We'll see. 7 is going to get 1. 7 is going to get 2. Okay, 1 needs something. 1 needs something. 2, 3, and 4. I'm telling you what, Christmas, it's really, oh, there goes 1. It's going to get 2. Oh, and they're both spicy 2s. It must have hurt us. 1 is also getting, I can't see. Oh, another 1. All right. 6 is going to get 3. 5 is going to get 1. How do you all do your breaks? I know my kids are out of school for 2 weeks, regardless of whether I have to work or not. So I've got family that are going to be helping me with Finn while he's out of school, and then I've got a few days off to enjoy the holiday, and then it's back to business as usual at the start of the year. So, but how much do you all have off? Do you have time off? Are you, oh, this is spot number 3, getting 2. I almost overdid that one. 1 is going to get the last bills there, and we are good and ready to stack this up. Also, I'm curious, y'all, what is your favorite holiday tradition? What are you most looking forward to doing during your holiday celebrations with family? Or what is it that you most look forward to this time of year? Because for me, if I'm hosting, I look forward to having, cooking some food that everybody likes and sweet treats. And then we really enjoy having a spirited, we'll just call it spirited game night with the family. So we have a lot of fun games that we have planned, and everyone gets really competitive, and it's just a lot of fun. But what is your favorite part of the holiday season? All right. This one is a new one. It comes from Brooklyn L Saves, and we're going to do $2 per letter. We have 3, so we're only going to color in 1 circle today, and we will put 1 in front, and this one is going to go to debt when it is done. So getting that one kicked off with $2. Up next, eating out. You guys have heard me say tons of times, I am always over budget on this one, so I probably need to change my budget. These Tinies I found with Boss Babe budgets. It looks like we're going to do $8 per card, and I think we'll just try to finish out all 3 cards, and we got a total of 4 today. So we will color in 4 cute little circles here and get us started on our eating out. And this is, since these are new, they'll stick around, and they might even stick around past Christmas, since we only have 1 more week of savings for our December videos. But that's okay. The holiday season can blend over into January a little bit as far as I'm concerned. All right, holidays, speaking of, probably going to still see this be for Christmas, maybe New Year's, but we'll see. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Big winner. 13, and these are $2 per. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we're going to have a little bit of a buffer on this one. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And this one comes from Brooklyn L Saves as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Don't know where all my Christmas 5s are. How we have used all of them already. Okay, so total saved for the holidays, or for Christmas in this case, 5, 10, 12, 11, 13, 14. Goodness, 10, 12, 13, 14. I am really struggling today. Just, I don't know. $14 saved for the holidays. Let's ring our bell there. All right, so now we have a buffer going of $3 bills. We'll see what we can use that for. All right, up next is emergency fund, and emergency fund got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7. See what we have going in here. $1 per, and it looks like we only needed 8. So what are we gonna do? What do you all think? I think we're gonna steal one from the buffer here and go ahead and knock this one out. There's 4, 5, 6. There's the 7 we got, fair and square, and here's the extra dollar we're stealing from the buffer. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4 buyback 5. And another buyback 5. So total saved for emergency fund, 5, 10, 15, and 20. And this one is one of mine that you can find on my Ko-fi shop. I It's a freebie, I believe. Yeah, this one was part of a set of freebies. Ringing that bell, we still have $2 in our buffer and another completed challenge there. Self-care got a total of $5. Let's see, what do we have in here? These are $2 per, so we're going to have an uneven. We'll have to hold off. So we're going to color in 2 of these adorable little candy canes from Budgeting Introvert. And we will put the other one in front to help us along next time. So far we have saved 5, 10, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Let's go ahead and trade that in for a buyback 5. All right, $15 for self-care. All right, little birds, how much did the little birds get this week? It looks like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's see what they needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They needed 10. We're stealing 1. Okay, so we now can complete this one, which is good because it was a Thanksgiving challenge from Teacher Mom Budgets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so this should be a total of $24. We're going to do some buyback 5s here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 2, and this should be 4. All right, so 4 little birds, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. $24 saved for little birds. Which again, if you're wondering what that fund is, we use this for anything that the kiddos need at school. You know, little fundraisers, activities, meal accounts, just whatever. They seem to be kind of never-ending surprises there. So it's nice to have that fund going. All right, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 9 and 10. Month ahead, starting out new. Okay, we're going to do, this one comes from Boss Babe Budgets. It's super cute with a little Santa wreath. We're going to color in, these are $1 per. This is a Tiny's binder. I have to remind myself, small amounts still add up to make a big difference. So we are going to color in 10 here, get some buyback 5s, and we will be well on our way. And close, well, it will be exactly halfway on this challenge. So that is a pretty good start. So basically 2 weeks worth of savings got us halfway. Let's go ahead and write a 1 just in case we get confused. And that means we need to turn this in for 2 5s. All right, 2 5s, $10 total for a month ahead, halfway through. All right, our last category for Tiny's is Christmas, and it looks like it got some spicy 5s. 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's see, what do we have in here? This one comes from Vicky Thinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Our cute little Nutcracker is well on his way and only lacking $3. 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Brain work. Okay, let's do that and grab a 5. Okay, $9 for Christmas. We will see how we do on our last week of savings, which will be next week, before we do our December roundup, see if we can wrap up any more. Now, we have $1 left in our buffer. We need to find a good home for it. This is a $2 one that we had an extra one for, so that would help make that even. Our month ahead is even. Little Bird just completed Didn't we say that we could only color in one self-care? And I don't have that in the front. Oh. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. This is what we need to do. I need to come back to having 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, because we should only have $14 behind this one. Goodness. And 1 in front. I'm glad I caught that, because we would have shorted ourselves or given us extra or something along the way. Okay, self-care is probably not where we're going to put it. Emergency fund. Holidays is done. Eating out. Let's go ahead and just do this debt then, because that way we can do this extra dollar. We could have done the candy canes that I just fixed, but it's okay. We'll get this one going a little bit further towards debt. Getting finished. All right. Y'all, I apologize for being so scattered this week. I think I'm just feeling the stress, but we're getting through. I think we're hanging in there, and I know y'all are watching and keeping me honest if I mess something up. We're going to put these back in, and we'll have, like I said, one more week of December Chinese before we do our December roundup. So we're going to clear all this. Let's see. Okay, so what is left on our Tuesday video? Well, first we need to put our 3 completed challenges, so that's exciting, into our Save to Sync folder, a little pink piggy here. Those 3 are going to hang out there for 1 more week until we get to count them. And then the last thing we need to do this week is to take care of our s'mores binder. Now, we have a total of $15 per week to put into the s'mores binder. And we have our little prop cards we're going to get out here. So I want to show you that I'm putting $15 for last week and $15 for this week back here into the bank. So a total of $30 getting added to the bank. And what we'll do is we're just going to play 2 rounds with our prop notes, because we have $15 worth of prop notes here. That means we'll have to play it in multiple rounds in order to take care of 30. So we are going to still use our 4-sided dice. Here's our 10-sided dice. It's going to tell us where we're going to put things. All right. And we will get started on our first round. So spot number 4 is going to get 3. So 1, 2, and 3. All right. Spot 10 is going to get 3. 1, 2, and 3. And so on and so forth till we get through the binder. That's spot number 3 getting, all right, spot number 10 getting a number 3. Spot 5 getting 3. So 3 is a lucky number today. I'm loving this s'mores binder from Anna Banana Budgets and Blue Kiwi Budgets. It's just a really fun way to continue saving with tinies, to kind of mix things up. Okay, so we're going to spot number 1 with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spot number 9 is getting 2. All right. So yeah, I would like to know, what's your favorite holiday tradition? What do you look forward to the most during this time of year? Is it food? Is it the lights and decorations? Is it the fireplace and hot cocoa? What is it that you most look forward to? That would be really interesting to know down below. And I know I asked you guys last video, I think, whether it was white Christmas lights only or colored lights. We saw another question that I thought, do you like homemade ornaments, kind of mismatched gathering of ornaments, or do you like all of your ornaments to match and be coordinated? I'm curious to know. I personally like a really well organized and matching tree, but I do have a tree in the house that has all the memorabilia and the ornaments from the kids, you know, throughout the year. So we do have one of those trees. It's also the tree with the colored lights on it. Everything else in my house is white. So maybe that's just where I put the chaos. All right, so we're just done with round one. We're going to have to go ahead and figure out what we have and mark it off before we can move on. So we got 4 50-cent pieces, so a total of $2 for this one. This is from Budget with Mama Bear, so we're going to get to color in. That's not the color I want, and it's not coloring very good. We'll do this one. This will be nice. Yeah, that'll be nice. 2, 3, and 4. All right, and we'll see what Budget with Mama Bear might get in round 2. All right, and that one is going to go to holidays when it gets completed. So we have all of these allocated, all these little tiny challenges allocated out to specific funds. 2 didn't get any this round. 3 only got 1. Let's see, what do we got here? This is from Lil's World. This is our self-care category. So we're going to color in one little candle here. And we'll see what she gets in round 2. All right, here in category 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a total of $3. This comes from CBA Mom Saves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're getting very close on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll have to see what round 2 does, but CBA Mom Saves is very close, and this one goes to Little Birds. They have been big winners this week. All right, this is a total of $2.50, or 5 50-cent cards. And we have, this one is one of mine. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. So we are well on our way and getting very, oh, that was an accidental bell ring, not intentional. This one's going to go to eating out when it's done. All right. 6 didn't get any this round. 7 got 2. Let's see what we have in here. This one is I'm Dreaming of a Hogwarts Christmas. So for 2, we're going to be coloring in 2 boxes here. And this comes from Saving with Tiffany. All right, we'll see if Tiffany gets any more in round 2. All right, space number 8 got 1, 2, 3, 4, so a total of $2. And Bookish Mama Budgets, she only needed 2. So we're going to have a buffer. We'll set that aside here, and that means $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 total should come out of our bank back here. So we're starting to see what the bank is for and how we use that. I need to find a 5. So $6. Find a 5 here. There's 1. So a total of $6. And this one is going to self-care. $6 for self-care. Bookish Mama Budgets. And it is a completed challenge. All right, now we could actually keep going. Which one is this? Number 8. We could keep going and grab another tiny. We could do this one a little bit different, I think. But I think we'll just keep going with trying to finish the whole binder. So we will finish this one out. We're going to flip it around this time, so I'll know that one's done, and won't give it any of the bills. But we'll have a completed challenge. You know, I did that bill earlier accidentally. We just didn't know we were going to complete a challenge. $6 for self-care, and we will mark that one completed, and we'll have a buffer here. $2 or $1 going to Vicky Thinks. And here's an example of a time that we could grab from that buffer, because we only needed one more to complete this. And that will be $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, and $6 as well for Vicky Thinks. And let's see, can we find another 5? Yes, we can. All right, so there's a 5 and a 1 coming out of the bank. $6 for eating out. Absolutely, that's amazing. Right, we're going to ring that bell again. We've got that, and now we only have $1 left in our buffer, but we do need to turn this one around because for now this category is done. Okay, and spot number 10, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so a total of $3. Let's see what we have in here. All right, 1, 2, I'm going to speed it up. Okay, I'm going to grab this extra buffer and just go ahead and color in this last one so that we can move on to round 2 with our other $15. Okay, so we've used all of our $15 worth of prop bills there. We've completed 2 challenges so far in round 1. Now we're going to go again. I think this time let's just go through the book. We're going to do the 4-sided dice and see how much each one that's going to get. Okay, so 2. It's only going to get 1. 3 is going to get 1. All right, let's see what's up with you. The next one is going to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to category 4. 5 is going to get 1. 6 is going to get 2. 3 is going to go to 7. 8 is completed. 9 is completed. 10 is going to get 3. All right, we're going to go back to spot number 1. Going to get 1. Spot number 2 is going to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Spot number 3 is going to get 1. 4 is going to get 3. Big winner this week or this round. 5 is going to get 1. 6 is going to get 2. And we only have 2 left. Let's see what 7 gets. 3. So we'll put the last 2 there in 7. And now let's go through and see what this round did for us. All right, in spot number 1, we got another $1, so 2.50 cents. So we're going to color in 2 more circles here for budget with Mama Bear. Awesome. Okay, so that one's moving right along. We'll have to see what happens next week. Okay, up next in spot number 2, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so $2.50. Going here for budget with Carly. So we're going to color in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one is for a month ahead, and we didn't get any in the last round, so maybe we can knock it out next week. All right, we got 2 for spot number 3, and that's Lil's World. She's getting just another step closer. This one is for self-care. So now all we lack is $1 to complete this one. We'll have to see what happens next week. All right, in spot number 4, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, 7. 7, and we only needed 2, so looky there, we got a pretty good buffer and a completed tiny challenge. Okay, so we're going to grab those 2 that we needed. We're going to take this 5 and put over here in our buffer. This is for little birds. And that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $6 out of our bank. Back here, that's been the lucky number so far. There's a 5 and there's a 1. We're going to turn this around so we know this one's completed on future rounds. We're going to mark this as $6. We're going to ring our bell, ring-a-ling, and we're going to grab another. We've run out of paper clips, so that's a good problem. All right. So another completed challenge and a little bit of a buffer going here. All right, let's move on. Spot number 5, round 2 gave it 2. Ooh, here's one we can complete. Because we have that buffer, we only needed 3 and we got 2 for this round. And let's steal one more here from our buffer for $1.50 total. And this one is going to Eating Out, and we definitely need that. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So another $6 challenge. Go back to our bank here. Get our 1. I don't know if we have any more 5s in our bank, so no, we do. We are getting low on 5s, so we might have to go to the bank to get some different denominations. So this was number 5, and this is going to be a total of $6 saved. We're going to grab that and another paper clip. Ring our bell and turn this around. So our $15 is going to stretch a little bit further next week. All right, so we have a total of $2, so 4 50-cent circles. Well, we didn't get to do this one last round, so I'm excited that we're getting to do it now. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. This one comes from Kip and Loot, or the Budgeting RT. And it's going for emergency fund. I'm glad it got some in round 2. All right, number 7 got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see what it needed. Oh, definitely could use all 5 of those. This is Hogwarts Christmas from Saving with Tiffany. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this one is going to Holidays. Really like to see that one get finished. We'll have to see what we decide to do with our buffer here in a minute. All right, 8 is already finished, 9 is finished, and then 10 got a total of 3 prop bills, and it definitely could use all 3 of those. So we're going to color in 3 more here, and it is just that much closer to being completed with our cute little peppermint reindeer from Boss Babe Budgets. Okie dokie. Here's what we got left in our buffer for this week. We have a total of $2 or 4 cards. Let's make sure we don't have any that would help complete. That one would not complete there or there. It would complete, we would be able to complete Lil's World Self-Care, not be able to complete any of the rest of these. Really close on that one, but that means the only one we could complete with this buffer is the one from Lil's World. So let's go ahead and do that. We do only need 2. So $2 more, or $1 more, 2 more cards here to complete out this one, and it should be $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6, just like the others. We're gonna flip that around here. $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I don't think we have any more 5s in here. $6 for Lil's World Self-Care. Get another paper clip here. We are going to run out of paper clips this month. Ring that bell for another completed challenge, and now we just need to decide what we're going to do with these last two. It really doesn't matter because we cannot complete anything that we have left with just 2. But we could get a little bit further on this one from Kip and Lou since she didn't get any in the first round. Let's just throw 2 more her way to get her a little bit further along. And put her back. So she will have to see what happens next week. We still now only have a few categories left to complete. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 10 left to complete. So we'll have to see what happens next week with our $15. We will wrap up what we can before our December roundup. Okay, so our s'mores binder is taken care of for another 2 weeks. And we completed, let's turn this one around here, a total of 5 of the 10 challenges in that binder this week. So that is really exciting. I'm going to ring the bell a little bit there. That's just really another, good example of, and these are all $6 challenges. They all add up. Little bit by little bit. All right, so we're going to put them here in our Save to Sync, which is starting to get a little bit thicker. We're going to have 1 more week of binders and savings before we count everything in there. So I hope y'all will join me for our last December budgeting week next week. I hope you have a wonderful holiday break, and until I see you in the next one, y'all